Is it possible for one TikTok video to ruin your entire career? Well, today we're gonna look at this in depth. There's been a feeding frenzy over a recent video on TikTok. Essentially, this restaurant owner got into an altercation with a delivery driver. It was pretty bad.
In America, you need to learn it. Learn English. Learn it. You get money in America. This isn't you getting money in America. Learn English. I don't give a f. Learn it. Learn it. You riding on the roads, learn English. Shit, learn English. Learn English. Learn English. Learn English. This ain't your country. This ain't your country. Learn English. Learn English. This ain't your fucking country. You better learn English. Hey. Learn English.
Now, what exactly happened? Is he still in business? And will this really ruin his career? Before we get to all that, is this the first time this has happened? No. Unfortunately, there's been a couple other videos of him getting into some verbal jousts, altercations, if you will, with some of his customers.
Open the door, man. I'm gonna leave. Open the door. Open the door. Relax. Open the door. Open the door. You guys keeping me against my will, man.
No, you keeping your money and you can't pose and try to run off with the bread. When he got out the truck, he's like, you gonna pay me now? You gonna pay me now? Waiting for the money so fast. Yeah, why you don't get your back in the van?
Because my wife is outside, man.
Now you come protect that. And then he gonna try to tell police like he's just a delivery guy. A lying Muslim with a having.
Oh, I sell you the oven.
Shut the I ain't talking to you.
Now, rightly, people are appalled by this situation. They took to TikTok in order to defend this delivery driver as well as some of the other customers. Now, at this point, it seems pretty cut and dry. But what I find interesting is why he's so mad. Now, he claimed to have footage prior to the original video that kind of gives more context into why he was so angry.
Gotta get this food cooked for the day. You know what I mean? I'm going live here soon. About to show y'all exactly what happened. Hey, cut the customer up. 1 second, I'll be right with you, alright? Hey! Yo! What you doing, man? Who you with? Hey! You hear me talking to you?
Do you speak English?
What? Man, put that shit down, man. Come here.
A lot of people suspect that this is fake. It seems kind of strange just to have your phone out. You're not really filming anything in particular. Some people are saying it was maybe one of his friends that wanted to help him, kind of fix his image a little bit. I'll let you be the judge. Now, if this was the case, if this truly did happen before, does it warrant you being like that to the next guy? Probably not. And there's really no one else defending him on TikTok at all. In fact, it seems he gets into altercations with almost anyone that he talks to, including news stations that want to hear his side of the story. This is footage of a news group that wanted to hear his side of the story and ended up getting this instead.
This afternoon, we showed up to Canna initially with no camera or mic. Outside the shop, I explained to Greg Harris that we wanted to hear his side of what happened. Harris refused. While speaking to his colleague, the business owner came back out only to flip off our camera and tell his colleague to stop speaking to me.
Now, I want to make one thing clear. This was not an ambush interview, which is why I spoke to Greg Harris face-to-face without a camera at first. Mr. Harris said he would speak if we sent a black reporter or if we paid him. I told him we don't pay for interviews. We didn't pay Gregorio today to speak to him. Mr. Harris said that if I can speak English, then why can't the delivery driver? He also told me that what I should be doing is giving the delivery driver English classes.
Just what we heard and saw there is just frankly disgusting.
It is.
You know?
It's disgusting, and it dishonors, right, what we are supposed to be about in this community, which is humanity.
Typically, I wouldn't even post this video, but the outlandish and inappropriate behavior that journalists often have to deal with needs to be seen Here I am doing a door knock at Canna Coffee on Florida Avenue in Northwest DC because viral video shows the owner aggressively yelling at a Latino Uber food delivery driver because he doesn't speak English. So I'm making an effort to allow the business to share their side of the story and explain themselves. When all of a sudden, this man who claims to be a neighbor comes out of nowhere and pushes our camera.
She's very sexy.
Then makes that creepy comment.
Public property, sir. Yeah, come on.
Things start to get heated and quickly escalate.
Her name is Sarah Miss.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
No, I'm on your team.
Get the
She's
fuck
ready
out
to
of
go.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, please. Get the hell out of here, bro. Step.
We're Fox 5 and we're allowed
We
to
don't
hear
give
this
a
on
fuck.
public
We
property.
don't bro. This is your life.
We're not bothering you guys.
You have a big ass camera and you're loud as hell. Who are you?
We're not doing anything. No, we're not.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Get the fuck out of here.
Call the police.
What the hell? Yo, you know who you work for? You work for the devil. You work for the Illuminati. That's who you work for.
Just call her Sarah Miss.
Was that supposed to be an insult?
Wow. Yeah, pretty crazy. You know, Einstein said, the most important decision that you will make is deciding if this world is friendly or hostile. I think it's obvious what he believes, and it's not really helping him out too much. I'm sure some of you are concerned about what actually happened to that delivery driver. Now, luckily, there were tons of detectives on TikTok that were able to track him down, get his name, and able to get in contact with him. And the nice thing about that is eventually what happened, this Latin Hispanic creator was able to get in contact with him. And here is how that went.
Quiero dar las gracias a Carlos Eduardo Espino porque esto se está haciendo real. Personas como él, tienen que haber muchísimas más aquí que ayuden a los latinos. Él ayuda a todas las personas. Gracias de corazón. Si no fuera por usted, esto no se estuviera haciendo realidad. Tenemos que tratar de mantener la calma cuando pase un incidente, lo que me pasó a mí. Esto lo estoy haciendo por todos nosotros, por todos los latinos que trabajamos de delivery como delivery. De todas formas, esto no puede estar pasando. Esto merece una justicia. Se está haciendo la justicia, señores. Dejemos todo en manos de Dios, de la policía, que con los favores de Dios, todo se va a hacer valer la pena.
So luckily that's redeemable, right? I mean, being a delivery driver, getting $5K, that could be life-changing. That's a couple months rent, depending on where you live. Now, it's nice to see some of the victims, if that's not too far, get compensation. However, will this ruin his career? Now, the good news about the delivery driver is there was people to surround him, people to fight in his corner. If you're enjoying this video, consider joining our corner. Gently click that subscribe button and let's get back into the video. Now, I want you to imagine being this business owner. Imagine you spent years of your life, tens and thousands of dollars, pouring your life savings into the success of this restaurant and grinding all day and then using TikTok to market, and the people on TikTok just don't like you. I mean, to many, it almost seems like he lives at the restaurant. In fact, there's videos of him shirtless making cookies. Perhaps an after hours thing, I would assume. I don't think anyone's doing this 8 a.m. on a Monday. But this is where people started to have questions. There is, for instance, the owner's dog. Now, this dog has been featured in a couple TikToks, and people are suspecting something else is going on behind the scenes. Here is a Google review saying that the dog was actually being abused. Now, obviously, the owner, being someone that he was, responded with this. I don't know. It's not cool, you know what I mean? So as you would imagine, having this much friction with viewers leads to a breaking point. With so many health claims of having a dog inside, being shirtless, making cookies, eventually what ended up happening is someone had to step in and close down the doors.
In an email to Fox 5, the D.C. Department of Licensing and Consumer Protection reveals after conducting inspections at Canna Coffee in May and August, the business was issued 2 notices of violation. The department says they take allegations of illegal activity seriously and are actively monitoring the situation. However, because the investigation is active, they won't provide further comment.
But if you thought that was the only crazy story recently, you would be wrong. There's a kick streamer named Jack Doherty, and after crashing his McLaren that was worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, people think he's done with. But Jack has a way of bouncing back. And if you want to find out why, check out this video right here. I'll see you over there.